What up, world? It's your boy Shabazz. Finna give you a real quick video about romanticizing, especially romanticizing these people. Keep in mind, my videos require you to do a lot of pausing and rewinding to understand the video. Because if you don't, this stuff is just gonna go over your head. I'm sorry, so you'll have to pause it and rewind it. But these people are the most romanticized people, especially by the people here in America. If you go through my playlist or my video list, you'll see I got a video called Sovereignty Talk. But anyway, man, let's get through this quick video. You never hear people mention these people, because these are not all of us. These are mostly white Arabs. White Arabs and Berbers, white Berbers. This is us. So pause that and read that. And there's a lot of other groups. When I say romanticizing, I'm talking about stuff like this. These books are not talking about black people. He makes it clear who he's talking about. He's talking about these people. White Berbers, pale Berbers, or even brown skinned Berbers. He's not talking about black Africans such as me and you. But anyway, like this cover is highly romanticized. My area of study is how do we end up in the Americas? How do we end up enslaved? And I got this saying from doing all my research is Africans never sold Africans. That's a partial truth, and a partial truth is a whole lie. When I say Africans never sold Africans, I'm talking about indigenous Africans. Because you got two types of African. You got the indigenous African and you have the foreignized African. A foreignized African consists of someone that's Christianized, Islamicized, or want foreign goods. And those little three categories cover the majority of the problems of Africa. Giving up their indigenous religion and culture for something that's foreign. I know a lot of people are not going to like this, but when you're talking about the Moors in Spain, they're not really talking about black Africans. Were some there? Absolutely, 100%. But not in the capacity that you think. And a lot of people like to say, oh, 7-Eleven, 7-Eleven Tariq. First of all, we don't even know Tariq's real name. Second of all, we have no idea what Tariq looked like. All we know is that maybe he was a slave. But you have to keep in mind that back then, everybody was enslaved. And you don't know what color he was, what he actually looked like. So you got to stop romanticizing. For all the dodos who think I didn't actually read this book, I did read this book. It's a romanticized book. But I actually read the book. I just read the PDF version. And also, this is why it's still in the wrapper. This is why it's still in the wrapper. Because of these prices. So get your books, man. They might be worth something if you treat them right. And stop romanticizing because, like I stated, this is my area of study. Do you know what these folks thought about black Africans? I'm gonna show you what they thought about black Africans. Pause there and read it for yourself. You want to see what they wrote about black Africans. Read it for yourself. Like another highly romanticized thing is Mansa Musa. People don't tell you that Mansa Musa went broke going to Mecca. All they'll tell you is, oh, he passed out so much gold that he made gold prices mess up for the next 10 years. They don't tell you that he spent all his money in Egypt and had to sell all the stuff he bought for half the price just to make it to Mecca. They don't tell you that he had to borrow money just to make it back home. And them damn Arabs came looking for their money. And when they got to Mali, he was dead. They don't tell you that Mansa Musa was passing out slaves everywhere he went. They don't tell you that part of the story because they romanticize it. But like I say, this is my area of study, man. And I just had to put this out here because this is what I study. I always ask a Moorish cat. Name one black king that ruled outside of the black zones. Name one black king or African or Moor, whatever you want to call them, that ruled in Morocco, Egypt, Algeria, or whatever in the Arab world that was black or African or Moorish, whatever word you want to use, that ruled in the Arab world that wasn't castrated. Name one black king or caliphate or whatever that ruled in those lands that wasn't castrated. But yeah, man, this is my area of study. And I just got this one, so I'm going to run through this one. But this is what I studied. How did we end up here? So you can't just blame Johnny come lately for everything. You got to look east. And that's what I've been doing. What year this from? So I'm out, man. Stop romanticizing.